Hey everyone, my name is Courtney. I write under the pen names Lyra Parish, and I'm one half of the USA Today best-selling duo Kennedy Fox. And today we're going to talk about the generalizations in self-publishing and how they need to stop. Because there are a lot of people on YouTube who should not be talking about self-publishing. And it's not because they are self-published authors, it's mainly because they aren't. Now, there's this huge debate on whether you should self-publish or you should go the traditional publishing route. And the only person who can really make that decision is you. I am not going to go and give the pros and cons of self-publishing and traditional publishing. There are literally hundreds of videos. Okay, that's an exaggeration. There are a handful of videos already made on the internet, on YouTube, in this realm of that topic. So I don't feel like I need to cover it. You are the ultimate person to decide if you want to go the traditional publishing route or the self-publishing route. There are some superheroes out there who I absolutely adore who are considered hybrid authors, which means they've got the best of both worlds. That's awesome. Now that person has the right to tell all of us what the pros and cons of self-publishing and traditional publishing is. Until I feel like you do both of those things, you can't really compare apples to oranges. Y'all know this video is not over. And this is not a rant video. It's just I've been binging AuthorTube videos lately, and there are a lot of traditional published authors on here. A large majority of them write young adult fantasy. That's what they do. I feel like what they have to offer is absolutely amazing. Like, I love watching their videos. I love watching them. But I've noticed recently that there are a lot of authors out there who slam self-publishing still. And I thought that, you know, it's 2018 and we were past the stigma that self-publishing is for lazy people. I thought we were past that. But apparently there are people on YouTube who don't believe that. I listened to a video earlier today actually where someone said that self-publishing is the easy way out. The easy way out. Just let that resonate in your head for just like 5 seconds, because it, yeah, absolutely. You're 100% right, traditional published author who's never self-published before. You're right. It's the easy way out. I've heard if you're not good enough to be traditionally published, then basically you should self-publish. Yep. I know that there's probably a lot of self-published authors that actually watch these videos of mine. I share it on my social media. I put it on my Instagram. I put it on my Facebook. I share it in a few groups of people who would maybe learn something from it. And I know that there are those people that are in my audience that are literally cringing right now. And I think that self-published authors and traditional published authors who are making videos and giving people insight all have something to share where we can all learn something from the other person. It's not good versus evil. It's not this is the better route. It's not like that. And when I see people on YouTube going around and saying these things, it really takes a lot for me to not comment. And the reason why I don't comment is because if someone already has this strong opinion that people self-publish because they suck and they can't get agents, yes, it was said, they can't get agents or they can't get a publishing contract, then I think that those people need to reassess the whole industry of self-publishing. And those people need to do a little bit more research before they open their mouths and spew these lies. Because that's what they are. It's a biased opinion. It's not a fact. My channel is my opinions on self-publishing. It's all I know anything about. Granted, I did have a publishing contract back in 20 2011-2012 time period. It never happened, guys. I didn't ever publish for a publisher, so I don't feel like I have the insight, but I do have a lot of insight when it comes to self-publishing. And whenever I see authors who have never self-published rip self-publishing apart, it irks me. It's disrespectful, honestly. It is 100% disrespectful because you're giving a biased opinion, not fact, a biased opinion about self-publishing as a whole, and you're not giving those who take self-publishing seriously a chance. I feel like it's very generalized when people make these videos about why self-publishing is bad. It takes publishing to gain experience in self-publishing. And whether you are a traditionally published author or a self-published author, we all write our books one word at a time. Simple as that. It's just the end result of how our book gets delivered to readers. It's different, and that's okay. That doesn't make someone that has a traditionally published contract better than me. That doesn't make me better than someone who is being published by a small indie press. So back to the whole self-published authors can't get agents thing. Where do I even start with this? There are some self-published authors that don't have agents. They don't care to have agents. They're totally okay with doing every detail themselves. But you cannot generalize self-published authors and say that they can't get agents. That's why they self-publish. Because I'll tell you, as Kennedy Fox, we have an agent. Yep, we've sold foreign rights. We have paperback distribution deals. We have audio contracts. We've got things that traditional published authors have. We have the outlet to get the same type of distribution that any of you traditional authors get. We actually have 2 contracts that will be fulfilled in 2020 for paperback distribution. So yeah, our little self-published books that don't mean anything, that suck, that, you know, couldn't get past the gatekeeper, has contracts. And I hate to be like this. Like, I hate to be like this in my video. I'm not going to say that traditional publishing is bad. I'm not going to say that. If I wrote a young adult book, I would 100% pitch it to agents. And I would write query letters, and I would try to have it sold to a publishing house. And the reason for that is because that's one of my goals one day. That was my original goal in the first place. I just think that there are a lot of people on here that are saying things that are not true. With that being said, I think there are self-published authors who are saying things about traditional published authors that are not true. I don't think somebody who goes the traditional publishing route is lazy. I do not think that. I think that it takes a lot of hard work and dedication to publish a book either way that you go. I don't think that going with a traditional publisher is the easy way out. There are things that is probably really hard, and from what I've watched on YouTube, that's true. But with that being said, you can't say that a self-published author is just throwing crap out on the internet. You can't say that they don't care about their covers or their editing, because that's not true. There are bad apples everywhere. There are bad apples in both worlds, guys. There are. We are not one of those type of authors. We run Kennedy Fox like a business, because it is a business. We have an LLC, we have an accountant, we have an agent. We have those things in place because we see this as a career, and we see this as a legitimate business. This isn't just some fun thing where we write on our phones and we upload books to Amazon after we created a cover in Word. That's not what we're doing. And there are so many generalizations on YouTube right now about self-published authors that it irks me. It's not fair for us who work really hard and who do take this seriously. If any of you traditional published authors would like to get with me and do a Q&A, hey, I am open. I am fair game. I will answer any question you have. If you need a resume from me about what I've done since 2011, hit me up. I really don't have a resume. That's just a joke. But after publishing 20 books, you kind of know a lot about what's going on. Yes, the industry has changed a lot since 2011. Twitter's changed, so has Facebook. All this stuff has changed, and it's going to continue to change, and we will continue to adapt to that. I just think that all the judging on both sides needs to stop, and unfortunately, it's not going to. It's not going to. So what's going to happen is I'm going to keep making videos about self-publishing and how this is all legit. We're not just, you know, writing bullshit and throwing it out on the internet. Like, this is real life. This is a real career. And there are a lot of people who ask, what should I do? Should I self-publish? Should I traditional publish? You need to do the research for yourself. You have to figure out what's going to be right for you. No matter what, either one of them is going to cost you something. Okay? They both cost you something. We don't live in a world where publishers pick somebody up and offer them $1 million or $2 million or $5 million for their book and they're set for life. That doesn't happen. I wish it did, guys. I wish, you know, we could write books and we could all get paid $1 million for them. But that's not the reality. There's a lot of struggling authors out there, and I think that it's important for us to be supportive of each other. Like, why are people tearing each other apart? Why? Why is that happening? Why is self-publishing a horrible idea? Why are you saying that? Like, I question that, and I question the people who say those things, and I'm like, when I see that, I'm like, you're not legit. Like, you don't know what you're talking about. You have zero idea what you're talking about. If you are a traditionally published author and you have never self-published, you have zero idea what you're talking about. You don't know the workflow. You don't know what people are doing behind the doors. You don't know who is on our team. You don't know anything. So please, the next time that you feel the need to talk about self-published authors in a negative way, slide into my DMs. I'll be happy to come on your channel. How about that? So, I don't really have anything else to say. Just be kind to people. Be kind to each other. Like I said, we all write our books one word at a time. Even Mother effing Stephen King writes his books one word at a time. J.K. Rowling, guess how she writes her books, guys? I'll give you a hint. One word at a time. So be nice to each other. Let's be nice to each other. Let's support each other. Let's lift each other up. Let's be that shining light in the community where people can go, wow, like traditionally publishing, that sounds awesome. Or self-publishing, I think that I can do that. Like, that's what our goal here is. So whatever route you choose, whenever you finish your book, baby, I wish you luck. I wish you all the luck in the world. I hope you sell millions of copies. I hope it happens for every single one of you out there. I am going to go ahead and end this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it, guys. I hope you learned something. I hope to see you back here tomorrow. Make sure to leave me a comment below, guys. It lets YouTube know that my videos don't suck. And it lets me know that you're here watching and not creeping on me. And if you are, just keep doing that. I will see you again tomorrow. I'm not really sure what the topic is going to be yet, but I'm sure I'll think of something. So, yep, y'all have a good day, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.